Sullivan, my friend, good evening. First one. Oh, actually, completable dev was first, I think. How you guys doing? Give me 1 second. Let me just configure maybe. I think the camera might be better if I make it kinda. Give me 1 second. Maybe if I remove the background, I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Background removal, maybe like this. And then maybe. So nice. So pretty. So beautiful. So amazing. Ah, and so humble at the end of the day. How is that even possible? Ooh, sheet. Programmer network. Programmer network. Cool story, bro. I just smacked that crap somewhere like that. It's almost like there is some background behind it. That's super strange. Okay, I guess, give me 1 second. Yeah, it's almost fine. Yeah, all right, great. Then, wait. Beautiful. So pretty. Actually, I see. Give me 1 second. Need to do one more thing, and then we need to disable this crap. Yeah. The production database. Good evening, everybody. Actually, you're right. This is Mr. Robot soundtrack. So, Atomic Mind, Nick Johnson. Yeah, that's okay. Let me put some water in. How was your weekend, guys? How was life? How was everybody? I wasn't sure if I was stream today because we had some friends visiting, and I've been away for the whole weekend pretty much. No, I don't have a green screen. This is just software. I mean, you just saw my room a second ago. It's not a green screen. It's just the software, right? You can see here, I have this background removal, right? So yeah, there's no such thing as green screen. That would be crazy. Ah, man. Okay. Well, good to see you guys. Let's kind of do something today. Let's take a look. Nice, man. Congrats. Very nice. Just keep on hacking. Just gonna check some errors. What are we going to work on today? Very good question, Sullivan. Very good question. Let's see. Let's see. So basically, last time I streamed, we kind of did this image upload, and that worked for the most part. Honestly, that was fine. We also managed to compress the image and all of that cool stuff. And I think now we can almost finalize that. The only question now is where do we support the image upload? I'm not quite sure if I want to support it here on the actual feed, right? And I don't know, man, what the fuck is going on with the browser and this thing. It's starting to frustrate me a lot. Yeah, something is really like I don't know if it's related to image upload or whatever, but yeah, it's super frustrating. Yeah. Yeah, I can see there's something wrong with V10 VS. Like it has never been loading this slow before. I don't actually get what's really happening with it, right? But it's starting to become a problem actually. It's starting to be, yeah, you can see it's still loading, and I was hoping that we're past that, but what do you think about Blazor framework? I don't know much about it, honestly. I don't know much about it, so my opinion wouldn't be worthy probably, right? But yeah, I mean, if you're writing .NET, I guess it makes sense, right? I mean, .NET, whole .NET and C Sharp in general, it's a beautiful language, right? So uh, I love C Sharp. I think it's a very nice language. So um, I mean, honestly, man, like it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, right? Like there's so many frameworks today, so many great tools, right? So it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, I wrote C Sharp. Yes, I love C Sharp. It's a very nice language. For sure, my top 5 languages, right? JavaScript is a beautiful language, so I don't think that's a selling point, right? The only selling point of C Sharp would be if you're writing in that whole environment of .NET and Microsoft, right? Uh, so yeah, so there's nothing wrong with JavaScript in that sense, right? JavaScript works fairly well for what it's made for, and yeah. But as I always say, right? Ah shit, wait, I can hear myself. Let me. As I always say, right? Like all of those tools are amazing. Most of them are actually amazing, right? So who cares, right? If it works for you, right? Yeah, I've Ben, good evening. But yeah, overall, right? Uh, Programming languages today are great. There are many options, and I think that programming in general has never been at such a great place because of so many options, right? I think C Sharp generally is great, and honestly, I easily could write it as well, right? The problem, Leo, right? The problem, Leo, right, is that when you say, for example, hey, I wrote C Sharp when I was 11, right? I wrote many languages in my life and I'm 34 years old now, right? So none of that really matters, right? Until you write the language in production, at work, professionally, everything is just irrelevant, right? So for example, it's one thing doing something, right? Nominex, thank you very much, buddy. It's one thing doing things professionally, right? Because no matter, I'm not talking just about programming languages, no matter what you do with technology, until you use it in production, the opinion is almost meaningless, right? Because a lot of people are like, why don't you use this? Why don't you use that? Have you used it in production? No. Well, it's irrelevant, right? Because that's truly what matters. You can only know if something is good or not if you are using it actually in reality, right? If you're using it with different teams, with so that's when the technology either shines or it doesn't, right? So have you built some hello world app or something in some language that's insignificant, right? Insignificant completely. Numerex, what am I breaking tonight? Let's see. I just want to make sure. So let's just push this code to production. Let's push this production. So I'm just trying to do one thing before we. So we're not going to allow the actual image in the thoughts. I've tried many languages in my life, right? And it doesn't mean shit, right? Only ones that matter in my experience are the ones that I actually built something in reality, right? I've built hello world apps in probably 40 different languages past 15 years, right? But it doesn't mean that I know enough about them, right? So it's the same with all the languages, right? The languages only you can only make any prediction or assumption or form an opinion of a technology when it's used actually in reality, right? Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so let's get rid of this crap here. Let's go to the create thought here. Yeah, so we'll definitely not be supporting the thoughts in okay, yeah. Tip the content as JSON. So we'll be moving this basically to create an article, and then we'll need to also implement it in the updating part as well. So essentially, I guess in here, what we're gonna do, so I'm actually gonna take this fella here, and I'll just, actually, we're gonna go back in history a bit over here, right? Because we're not gonna be supporting this crap. Yeah, exactly. So actually, yeah, I mean, technically, yeah. I'll get back to you guys on that in a second. I just need to write this crap. Okay. Right, yeah. Okay, that's great. Where do you rank Ruby if you ever... I've wrote Ruby and Rails in my previous company. Where do I rate it? I mean, yeah, I think Ruby is a nice language. The only problem with Ruby, right, is that it doesn't really... there's no reason you would write Ruby, right? There's nothing that Ruby does that you're gonna say, okay, wow, this language actually is so great, I'm gonna use it, right? That's the main problem of Ruby. And like, there's literally nothing you can say, oh wow, Ruby is so great and better than this and that because of this. So that's the... and I'm not talking just about Ruby, I'm also talking about Ruby and Rails, because if you write Ruby, then you're using Ruby and Rails, right? And yeah, that's the problem with Ruby, right? Ruby and Rails, let me be more specific. That language doesn't provide anything better than anything else, right? So that's the problem, right? No, it's not. I mean, if you want the best prototype language out there, that's JavaScript, right? The reason for that statement is, again, because JavaScript is isomorphic. You can share the same code in both front end and back end. It runs in the browser. It's so if you want to write code fast, JavaScript is probably the fastest on both ends, right? So right, it's not Ruby for sure, right? Now, I mean, I'm not a fan, even though I like C sharp. I'm not a fan of object-oriented programming paradigm at all, right? So I'm not a fan of Java. Again, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, so don't form any opinions based on my input, right? But I think Java. I don't like generally object-oriented programming. I think it's very prone to... it's not the paradigm itself. I think the paradigm itself is very prone to errors by the lack of experience of people, right? So I'm not saying that Java itself or OOP is inherently bad, but I think you have to design a programming language with the initial assumption that a lot of people are going to write shitty code because they suck. All of us suck to some degree. And you need to write the tools that protect people from stupid mistakes, right? So, for example, the reason why reactjs as a framework, why React as a Vue library is so popular, is because it's so stupidly easy and it abstracts away almost everything so you can't make a mistake, right? So even stupid people can write it, right? And I think that's where the technologies win, because I think as the AI progresses further, right, your brilliance in programming, writing programming code, is going to become less and less relevant. So in simple words, my prediction, in 5 to 10 years, you're going to be perfectly fine to be mediocre, developer, pretty shitty developer, and get away with it, right? Because more and more everything is getting more abstract. Maybe this is not going to be the case in some embedded programming, in some CPU, GPU programming, right? Still, you need to be memory efficient there. You still need a lot of stuff like this. But when it comes to web apps and stuff, I think quality of things of developers as well is gonna be dropping more and more year by year because of AI, because of lack of need to understand things thoroughly, right? And technologies which are going to win in the market and languages are going to be those that are super simple and yet who protect you from stupidity, which is why I think that the future of programming languages is actually dynamic languages, right? You have a garbage collector, you have something that patches up your stupidity, right? And yeah, I don't even think, honestly, sure, it's my opinion now, but it's not an opinion based on my asshole, right? It's a completely legitimate assumption to make. I mean, think about it, right? It has never been easier, probably in history, to write code as today. You have ChatGPT, you have AI. That's going to get even more simple as the AI progresses. So the emphasis is not going to be on if you can write perfect if statement or some shit like that, because that's going away undeniably, right? I think it's so fundamental that if you're watching this, that you understand this. And it's so fundamental because sooner you realize where you should be putting your focus to, sooner you're gonna start working on not becoming obsolete in next 10 years, right? I think that the main level knowledge of the product that you're building or the industry that you're part in, um critical thinking and those types of skills are going to become way more important than just writing code. So also like communication skills, planning skills, how do you communicate with your team. I think this is the future of programming. It's not, oh, this guy can implement a linked list or some shit like that. I mean, no sane person cares about that anymore. Nobody cares about that. No company gives a crap anymore if you can solve some sort of algorithm anymore, right? Like you learn this crap to maybe pass interview at some unicorn company, some fan company, right? So the future of programming is going to become just a side effect of many other things you're going to end up doing before you start programming. It's going to be solving the problem for the customer. So product driven development, I am almost certain, is the future, right? And sooner you understand that your focus should be on the product and the customers and not on the code, I think it's going to be better for everybody, right? Otherwise, like, nobody gets impressed anymore. It's like, oh, I need to know this guy who can traverse a graph or some shit. Who cares, man? Like, nobody cares anymore, man. No, a 4 years old child can go on ChatGPT and write, teach me in 7 seconds how to implement linked list, right? Good evening, Panose. Good evening. I mean, you as a developer, you can perfectly be impressed, right? But I'm not. I'm not talking about the developer. I'm talking about the companies. I'm talking about people who are gonna be giving you the job, right? You as an individual, as a developer, have of course, perfectly legitimate reasons to be impressed by anything. That's perfectly fine, right? But yeah. Honestly, again, I mean, clearly, as always, I have no intentions that to force any of you to agree with me. I don't want you to agree with me. I hope that sooner than later people come to the same conclusion, right? Again, I didn't put this conclusion out of my ass, right? I genuinely believe in it. I genuinely believe that that's the future of development and the past as well, not just the future, right? I mean, it's not that. What the fuck is this? I don't have Cloudinary. Why is this guy? I don't even use Cloudinary. Why are you like? What the fuck is wrong with you? Am I exporting a singleton here or a class? I'm exporting a class. Okay. So this is basically Cloudflare. No. Oh my. Actually, how did I even call it there? Cloudflare images. Okay. No, and again, I mean, the programming skills are never going to become truly obsolete in a sense. Like, I don't think that in that sense we're going to get, let's say, replaced by AI. That's ridiculous, right? Because at least for some time we are safe because there's a lot of stuff that you have to make and merge together so things work, right? But yeah. Ah, shit. Okay, my bad. So I should actually be putting this crap here. And then body. I don't get one thing here. I mean, I don't think necessarily, right, that at least for now that the AI is even intended to solve such, right. I think that the first batch of the perfecting the AI is to you know build what we wanted to build, right. So we need to solve one things step by step, right. We don't really need AI to invent the product itself, right. But if it can take our idea and build it as a side effect, just write the code, that's already a huge win, right. We don't need AI to necessarily, right, like come up with a solution to a problem, right. I mean, that would be insane, right. But I don't think that's what we are solving now, right. At least I just think that's incredibly unrealistic, right. Why did I export this as a class and not as an object? Is there something here? No, that's super strange. Yeah, that's pretty strange, actually. Thank you very much, guys, for your follows and stuff. Very much appreciated. Sullivan, I'm actually in 5 minutes. I'm going to do that now. I mean, I agree 100%. I mean, I agree 100% with Penosa, right? And of course, like, and of course, basics. What is a basic? Well, depending which context we're talking about, but certainly, of course, like, uh, well, I think what he means by basics is fundamental understanding of software engineering, right? I mean, you still, and I don't think that he means algorithms and data structures or anything like that, but you still need to have some mental model of patterns and some domain, some system level designs related stuff, right? So you still need to know some programming, right? You can't just say, I'm not talking on that, on you know, you still need to be a programmer in simple words, right? So, yeah. Tab get content with image. Exactly. Okay, so let's try this now. And I'm also, I'm in like, hopefully in like 5 minutes, Sullivan. It's super strange though. Like, let's go to the front and new article. Tip tap controls. Oh, okay, I see. Ah, what? Super strange. Okay, so it's not from the same utils. I see. Okay, so let's go here. Let's call this create add article. And then I guess here we want to also say, hey, well, now we want to we're gonna say available, and then let's say controls dot image, right? Yeah. And then let's actually nuke this fella over here. Then over here, let's say, and what would this be? What would this be? How is this object called that we just had? Constant utils, editor controls. Yeah, okay. So let's get over here, say editor controls. Let's auto import it from somewhere and then say new. Did we not import it? Yeah, there we go, add article. Well, I think I think that again, I think that Panosa has the point. Maybe he just didn't elaborate, but when he says that people lose knowledge, it becomes less apparent what you're doing when you can just copy paste the solution, right? Without yeah, exactly. He just wrote it. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, and he is right, 100%. I have to agree with that. I think he's very right in that assessment. But again, so that's the thing. I think that's the thing, right? So that's exactly what I'm also talking about very often, right? I think that's also one of the things that I'm often talking about, right? That is the future of programming, right? So while I 100% agree with Panosa, right? One fundamental issue with that is that is the future of programming, right? And that's exactly what I'm talking about when I said the AI is becoming. That is literally just what the programming is going to be. And Panosa might like it or not, and I might like it or not, and you might like it or not. But at the end of the day, that's the future. You're going to just copy paste a bunch of stuff. And then actually already you have libraries where it can just generate a bunch of code for you. And yeah, that's I think the future of it. That's how it's going to be. Why the fuck is it complaining? API thoughts, controller. Ah, okay. So actually, so okay. Let's fix that crap, right? All right, that's great. Controls. Where is it? Editor control. Yeah. Why is it complaining about this though? What? Export it. Yeah. So okay, interesting. So it seems that the way that the import was resolved, that's what it doesn't like. Let's take a look at that here. Yeah. So the way that, yeah, okay. Yeah, but that's, oh, new article controls. Ah, I see. Okay. Sure. So let's nuke that. Let's fix it here. So let's say editor controls add article, right? See now, let's go. Okay, beautiful. All right, great. So here we have this fella now. Let's create thought. Okay, let's get back here. Create article. Get images, if any. All right, cool. Let's go over here. Say something like this. Try some image. Cool. Okay, cool. So that works. All right, beautiful. Now, yeah, so in this specific context, we'll want to, when we compress the image in the front end, so that's beautiful. Okay, that's great. Okay, so give me a moment here, let me think. So the only thing now that I'm worried about here is, no, I have it in August, Panosa. I have it from 7th to 28th of August. It seems that did we mess this fella up? Most likely we did. Let's see. Apps on there is not a, okay, wait a minute, let's fix that. But we had friends from Austria with us past 2 days, and they're also going to be with us tomorrow and after tomorrow. So I was actually away yesterday and today, pretty much whole day, just taking them around the city and stuff like that. Apps and user. Wait, where's this happening? In user controller. I'll just fix that quickly. User controller. Which line? 599. Oh, interesting. Okay, wow. Okay. And that's, where's this upload avatar? Okay. What? Super strange. What? Apps and error. What? Let's go to decorators. Nice, man. Nice. Man, I can't wait. I must admit. I can't wait. Like, genuinely. I mean, the past 2 days the weather was beautiful. We took them all over Copenhagen. Then we went by the beach yesterday. Just swam here a bit by the beach. Today we went. I showed them where I work. We went near the canals, you know, where you often come. I took them to this thing, Green Island, today. Yeah. We took them today to Green Island. So basically, we had some cocktails here today. Yeah, right here. So we've been basically sitting today, literally like we've been sitting like here, where I don't know actually sure if you can see. Yeah, but we've been sitting here today. Just took them there. It was very nice. Yeah, me and my wife we go, and now they have expanded this, and this is where I work. I basically work like, if you remember, I work like, I don't know, 150 meters away from here, right? So this is literally like where my office is, right behind this corner here. So this is the Green Island. Yeah, and it's super nice now. Basically, we set. Yeah, but yeah, very nice. Was a very nice, very nice day. No, no. I'm home now. No. I mean, this is like yeah, I'm home now. Copenhagen is nice. Yeah, Copenhagen is beautiful indeed. I really like. No matter how long I can live here, I can't get I can't get enough of it. Right? It's indeed. Well, my office, my window is literally 3 meters away from the canal. So basically, you can think of it as if I was outside. Yes. Send air. What? Why is this not working? Oh shit! This should not be app send air. This should be like reply send air, right? What the fuck, man? Why did I say? Oh yeah, that's a huge mistake. My bad. Okay, good that I've seen this. So this decorator is not the instance level decorator. It's a reply. It's the decorator on the reply object. So reply send there. Let's fix those. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, this is not good. It's not good at all, actually. What? Shit. Ah, okay. But this is also not correct. So this is actually not gonna even work. Yeah, this is not gonna even work anyway. So we need to fix that right away. And what is this? Batch upload. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, definitely. It's hard to beat this country. It's very hard to. It's very hard to beat this city and this country. Honestly, it's just if you're not happy here, I don't think you're gonna be happy anywhere. Just my genuine opinion. Um. Oh shit, those fucking immigrants. I know, man. I feel you. Oh no. Oh no. No, but no. There's also some truth to it. We don't need to be politically correct here. This is a free place where we can freely speak, right? I know that some people are sick of immigrants, and some of them are sick for the right reasons as well, right? So that is unfortunate truth, right? Sometimes sometimes it is like that, right? So now, of course, generalizing things, that's where the danger is. It's very stupid to sometimes generalize, but sometimes in some generalizations there's the truth to it, right? And that's just how it is. I mean, I accept that. I've been immigrant for many years, right? I lived in Sweden for 5 years. Now I live in Denmark for 7 years, right? So that's how it is. That's how it is. Okay, beautiful. So we fixed that. So that should, okay, let's try now this again and see why it fails. Reply was already sent. Request file too large. Please check multi-part config. Okay, but why are we not getting that error? It's super strange. Okay, I mean, that's a bit problematic. We used to get so shit. Wait a minute. I know. Okay, good. Let's fix that regression, right? So, because I'm pretty sure we have introduced a regression in upload avatar. Yeah, so I think we have some external error here or whatever. Let's take a look. So use form. Actually, it's not over here. But yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. All good, all good. Let's go to profile. La. do we have formed the upload avatar? And thank you everybody for your follows. Very much appreciated, guys. Image input, yeah, so that's all great, but where the hell I forgot to give me fuck my life. Sections index, yeah, it's over here. Okay, so here we should have used forms. Yeah, exactly. Okay, great. So here, over here, right, is if errors that set server errors, like exactly. So we no longer actually need this because I've extended the, so we can actually get rid of that and we can get rid of this. So instead what we can do here, we can say form dot set AJV errors, and then we can say error dot errors, right? So let's try with a too large of an image again, and let's see if we get if you see an error now. So yeah, we are seeing the error. I'm still confused what happened with us showing the stuff. Set AJV errors, right? Let's see here. Console.log. I just fixed this. Interesting. Okay, wow. So we actually don't get over here. Let's actually print it over here though. See what's happening. It's good that this happened before we push the production because this is a regression now and it would not be super nice to get this. So okay, so try. Oh shit, okay. Try that again. Okay, what the hell? So we get a 400, that's great. And we should be getting it here, no? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot, I think. I assume that I'm an idiot. Let's see, console.log. Submit. No, but I think this is a different thing. No. That's good. That's good. It's just we have some. I've introduced some regression. Okay, no, all good, all good. This is a wrong thing that I've changed. Let's fall back from that. Wait, what did I do now? Yeah, so let's revert that. So that's a wrong thing. Sorry, my bad. So we have upload. So this is where the error actually happens. So error reason blah 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 set file error. Okay, so let's see here what's happening here now. It's just yeah. I think now when I was implementing a bunch of those changes and stuff, we have just changed something that affected this thing, and that's great. We're gonna fix it, right? It's not rocket science. So let's just do this upload. Okay, so we have the AJV validation error. Beautiful. That's great. Set local source set file error. So actually, yeah. So we can get rid of this set file error thing now. Maybe, right? I mean, now I have an actual thing that I implemented here, but do we have a form in here or are we passing the reference? We're passing the reference. So let's say form.set AJV errors. I think that's how I called it, right? Yeah. And then we can say, what was it? Error.errors, right? Yeah. Let's try that again. That's super strange. Okay. Try that again. And where are we actually? Wait a minute. So where are we actually supposed to show the error? Local error. What was it? Local source. Yes, set file error. So let's see where am I using file error thing? Am I using some? Okay, over here. So image input. I see. Image input. Oh, okay. So that's why. All right. Super strange. Well, no, actually, it should be showing it here, right? If we get it. Okay. Okay, go back then to that. Set file error. Okay, I see. So we don't have a reason here anymore. So that's why I'm saying if error.reason, but we have a type, right? So okay, so this is a very old regression, right? So okay, so let's say here instead of that, let's say if error dot type is AJV, I think, didn't I have like some enum or some constant somewhere? AJV validation error. Yeah, custom error enum, exactly. Let's auto import that from somewhere. AJV, exactly. Then do whatever you were doing before. Let's actually make the most minimal change, that's so it works as before. And then we can just, yeah, clean this up a bit. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Now we should actually see the error, hopefully. Okay, we reset too fast. Okay, yeah, I see. So set local source. This shouldn't also be here, I think. And yeah, let's put this fella over here. Set file error.message. Okay, so this is also a problem, right? Let's say cool story. And then if this works, we'll then fix it properly. So let's say blah, 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 upload. We should be seeing fucking cool story somewhere. So what the hell is going on, man? Set file error, error, yeah. Input error, yes. So if array dot is array error, whatever, then return that, yeah. Right, let's see what the hell is happening. Upload. So are we actually not getting there at all? Let's try that again. Yeah, so we actually don't get there at all. What the heck? Image input. I see. So I think generally the way that I wrote this, the question though is, did this ever work? Then let's see, set locals, because this set local source is going to be set to null, which is then going to evaluate this expression to true. So let's actually see, but I guess it should work. Yeah. At least it did before. Okay, so cool. We get cool story. Okay. All right, but I just like how I actually implemented that then, I guess. Actually, but because the question is, so I see my intention. So if this fails, we just revert the state, we show the error, and then you have to choose again. Yeah, maybe that's okay, right? Maybe that's okay. So, okay, so let's say here instead, we're going to say, so we're not going to do this. We're going to actually do this and this, right? And we're going to get rid of this thing and then that. No, yeah, no. Yeah, actually, sure. And then what we can do instead over here, we can just say, where was that thing? Yeah, here. So we're going to say form dot, but fuck, that also doesn't make sense because here we're up. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So what I'm actually going to do, at least in this context here, is we will do something like this. I think that should be fine for the most part. Let's try that. JS Maniac, thank you very much, buddy, for the follow. Very much appreciate it. Ah, shit. Sorry, that's wrong. Why are you fucking kidding me, man? Come on. What's your problem? All right, I think that this should be fine. Man, like, is this some sort of a joke or some fucking shit? Like, what the hell is going on? Why am I spending more time on this crap, man? What? Ah, okay. Okay. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, I mean that's Leo, thank you very much, buddy. Sleep well as well. I wish you a good night, man. I think why are we getting payload too large? I mean, that's another problem. Like that's a super useless error unless we introduce something in the API. So that doesn't make sense. Let me just fix that as well, and then we merge this to production. But we should not be getting payload too large. That's completely fucking useless, man. And reply was already sent. Okay, let's fix both of those. Resource side exceeded. That's actually great. Yeah, that's my custom error, right? Exactly. Yeah. So that's great, right? So why are we not? If error instance of this return reply dot send error 400. Yeah, that's great. That's what we want, right? But why are we getting this message? Where is that image? So we should be getting that. Wait a minute. And we're probably missing a return statement somewhere around here. Wait a minute. So Fastify reply was already sent. Blah blah blah. Setup decorator. Config setup decorators. User controller. 600 line 600. Let's see. Return reply send error. That's actually good. Upload avatar. Set up decorators. 87. So this is my decorator. That's correct. Cody, thank you very much, buddy. Sullivan and Panosa. Try that again. I'll just reply this XHR. So yeah, so we do get there indeed. Request file too large. Please check multiple config. So yeah, so this is the multi-part actually. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what the fuck, man? Are you kidding me? I mean, why would multi-part super strange. Okay, let's take a look at that. So import multi-part, right? I mean, I know throw file size limit. Ah, I see. So I think it's because of this, right? Because if we would disable this, I think, then we would actually be getting the proper error message, right? No? Wait a minute. So it is that, but I was expecting this multi-part. Throw file size limit, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit strange, right? What is the actual throw file size limit? So yeah, we have that as false. So why is it still kind of complaining about it is the question. Because this clearly gets kind of intercepted, right? We see that that's why we're getting reply was already sent, is because I mean, okay, wait a minute. So if we go over here, right, we have the avatar mock upload size, the limits, throw file. Okay, so we have it here. I see. But we do kind of throw it, right, and then we do catch it in here if it's request file too large error, right? So I'm not using S3, and this has, I mean, honestly, yeah, this issue has very little to do with that. I mean, this is not an issue. This is just us now kind of cleaning up before we merge, right? But we're not using S3. I'm not using S3. Okay, so we actually do get in here. So it's almost as if, because if we disable this right here, then that's no longer going to be throwing, right? So if we try this again, I mean, what the fuck is happening, man? Is it completely ignoring this option, throw file size limit false? NU77, good evening, buddy. Like, obviously, if we increase this limit to like something super large, it should succeed, but we don't want to do that. Yeah, so this is gonna throw, right? So this worked before. I wonder if this is when this is some regression after updating some dependencies or whatever, because we are actually doing everything properly, right? So why this suddenly is kind of doing this is the question, right? Yeah, because we can clearly see that we reply was already sent. Fastify reply was already sent. Super strange, super strange. Yeah. Yeah, that's super strange. So I wonder why this asshole is Why is this being completely neglected with multi-part? That's the question, right? Thank you very much, everybody. JS Maniac, good evening, buddy. Yeah, that's. I mean, we can leave this as such. It's not a big deal, right? But it is a regression. I guess was it the multi-part that was updated that does this? Actually, shit. I know. Most likely, shit. That's the front end. Wait. Yeah, but this was. Yeah. I think I remember now. Yeah. Yeah. It's happening basically here. So if status code is yeah. So we're now handling this kind of. Yeah. No. I mean, we could try something like this, like, hey, if that's the case, then try error.message and see. Like, we could try to centralize all file size exceptions here in a centralized error handler, right? And then over here, instead of responding, I could just throw. I could just throw an exception, right? And then just keep on sending that exception right to the actual error handler, right? Because we could technically do that, right? But I actually don't want to do that, right? So I think, yeah, so we'll just nuke this from here, right? And that's it. All right, great. So that should be, okay. Request file too large. Okay, well, I did expect it now to actually, let's see. All of those errors are user errors. There's no non-user errors here. All right, let's take a look. Jesus fucking Christ, man. What was it? What was it called? I'm not. I'm not obviously self-serving those images on my own server. I'm uploading them to Cloudflare images. Enabled logger, enabled production, blah blah blah. What did I want to check? What did I want to check? Yeah, so we're not actually setting any limit there. Binary, anything can go wrong in any system at any given point of time. I feel that past 20 minutes you've been pointing out all the things that can go wrong. I'm aware of all of the things that are going wrong, but that's not how I'm writing software. I'm not assuming that everything's gonna go wrong, right? So that's a very kind of depressing way of writing software. Well, what if everything fails? What if my whole server explodes? Well, you know, this software is very secure. I've been doing this for 15 years. This is not the first API I'm building. So, but I'm not building it in a way. What happens if everything fails, right? Okay, let me just check that, Panosa. Yeah, this is what I had, Panosa, but I kind of canceled the subscription because I have like 40 beers in my fridge, right? I have like 40 of those. I just couldn't drink them all, right? I choose Cloudflare images because they're cheaper and they offer some additional features. Request file too large, please check multi-part config. So I don't know why the fuck did this start actually happening. It's super frustrating. Like, why are we not? Yeah, it's super fucking stupid, man. Like, nice, man. Yeah, I had I think I canceled the subscription last month, pretty much. What did I want to do? What did I want to do? Um, yeah, it's really good, man. I mean, I had a few of those beers today. They're really, really good. Really good. No, no, this is not images. This is not related. This is just some regression that I don't know when this started happening because for some reason those things are actually not throwing at all, which super fucking strange actually. Top-notch quality, Penosa. Top-notch quality. Like really good. It's the best brewery that Mikkeller's and them top-notch. Yeah, super fucking annoying, man. Like I don't like yeah. I don't like that at all, man. At all. Fucking disgusting, man. Do you have some resources for not really, right? Like I mean, error handling. 70% of your error handling in an average API is very generic, right? So it's pretty generic right now. Exceptions and errors and stuff, those are things that you don't always know about, right? So sometimes so that rest of 30% of them is something that you have to learn about, right? So that's why error handling is not something you finish. It's an never ending over ongoing process, right? So that's why, having some logs, for example, I have Grafana Loki, right? So here I can in my Loki, right? I can always say, okay, give me all the errors that happened, past 12 hours, right? Because of course you're not nobody can predict. If we could write perfect software, right, then there would be no errors and no bugs, right? But for the most part, just follow the guidelines of the tool that you're using, right? In most cases, that's going to be sufficient, right? Fuck no. So this is what's happening, I guess, over here. So maybe. Oh shit, we all. Okay, I see, I see, I see. I can show you some of error handling here in a second, right? It's no problem. I'm happy to show it here as well. But again, the main reason why I say you should always try to check whatever the technology you're using is that. Okay, good. So now we're fucking getting it, are we? Oh my fucking god! Finally, man. Okay. Uh, sure, man. Give me 2 seconds. I'm very happy to show it. Right. Just give me one moment before I lose my thought here. So now, okay. So this was the regression, right? And that kind of sucks, right? And that's super strange as well. Let's fix that. So here we have the reason and message, blah blah blah. So let's kind of unify this. So this is kind of error. So what I'm actually gonna do here, I'm gonna just return the actual AJV error. So AJV validation error, and I'm just gonna give it. I think it takes instance path and a message. So we're gonna say whatever, right? We're gonna say avatar or something, right? Just so I don't um, exactly. So now if I get actually back here, now this guy should actually be no, it's not this thing. No. Yeah. So here we're gonna have now error.avatar, right? Okay, the size of this should not exceed 100 kilobytes. Okay, so that's great. So yeah, just a bit of it was basically we had a when I was implementing some logging and stuff. It seemed that I had reply dot whatever here, right? So it was literally I didn't see the line, so that's okay, right? Now when it comes to error, okay, so there are a few articles you should definitely read. So Node.js error. So there's some very old, maybe even 10 years old articles. I think one was by LogRocket, another one was by I don't actually remember. Let me when I find it. I think Express has a solid thing, but this is kind of obsolete. Let me just try to find it. Is this it? No. What was it? Error handling. Give me 1 second. There was one article literally I read literally maybe more than 10 years ago. It was like it was the article on error handling, at least back then for Node and stuff. But does that article still exist? I don't know. Fuck, what was the name of that company that wrote it? Shit, man. Let me just try to think. It's not LogRocket, definitely. No, none of this. Nah, maybe. No, I mean, this is all very new. No. I can't find that specific thing, right? But generally, right? Generally, I think I'm not gonna share any specific thing like Panos, any like problem detail, any pattern, any embraced community embraced pattern or anything like that. The way that I handle errors, right? And I don't do that in any like sure it is structured way, but I don't create 15 different instances, like subclasses of an error class or anything like that, even though you always kind of end up with some custom errors, right? So I have maybe in Programmer Network now, I have 3 or 4 different custom errors. One of them is this AJV validation error. And the reason why this error is custom, right, is because this error is understandable directly by my front end as well. So whenever my front end sees an error of this type, it knows how to render it, right? So that's why no matter which error happens in the front end, right, like this one or any other one, right, my front end knows how to render it. So I built the system in the front end to go well with this, right? That's why whenever I want to show something next to the input field or whatever, something that's form related, I'm always going to throw this, right? But generally, I think in most projects, no matter, well, actually, not true, because in JavaScript, you're handling exceptions, and I hate the exception. I hate even the concept of exceptions. I think they're pretty disgusting. But in JavaScript, at least in most projects, no matter what you use, Express or Fastify or Happy.js or Sales.js, whatever, right? You're always going to have a centralized handler somewhere with for some exceptions. You're going to obviously want to handle single termination and stuff like that. Like what you're going to want to handle graceful shutdowns and all of that stuff. And then you're going to have a singular error handler that where you can maybe and hopefully say, hey, whenever this type of error is thrown, then return this, whatever. And then, in many cases, you're going to localize errors to where they happen, right? So you can see here, for example, in this upload avatar, I have a lot of validation for request file size, for extensions, for this meme type and stuff like that. So you can see some of them are handled directly in here. So here I'm saying, hey, if the error of this type of the instance of if the error is of the instance of this request file too large, throw this. Otherwise, throw the respond with the error 500. And you can see that here I have I have my decorator, right? And I have a decorator. Decorator basically in Express is just just a way to extend the functionality of a specific object. In this case, we're decorating a reply object. So now whenever I use a reply object, I have this send error method on it, and it's just wraps we pass it as HTTP status code, the message, but then it also logs that error. So then in my Grafana, right, I can read those errors, right? So I'm sending those errors to my I'm storing it in a file. Basically, I have this file rotation. I have 6 rotating files that store logs, and then I read them using low key here in Grafana, right? And you can see, as I said, show me the errors past hour. Well, here's the last hour. We had 3 validation errors, for example, right? And then, as I said, the hardest thing about error handling is that you learn about the errors over time. And then, so error handling should be something that you deeply care about, and it should be something that you have some sort of an error reporting system, like either configure something like I did on my own, or if you're writing JavaScript, you would use centric.js or a bunch of those different. No matter which language you use, you should be reading your logs constantly. You should be so you should be so I mean, no matter what type of pattern of no matter how you name the ways in which you solve your errors, I think the most fundamental and most important thing about errors is that you truly internalize how important it is that you solve them, right? So no matter like how you call it, how you make do you make 15 different classes of errors, all of that is just technical details. But the most fundamental and most important detail is that you have some way when they happen to see that they happened, right? So you can see here, for me, let me show you. So because for me as a developer, right, for me, I cared about seeing specific details of the error. So for example, I want to know that the error occurred. I want to know where it occurred so I can find it in the code. And that's why I wrote this this Grafana query, right, where I specified for myself, hey, what type, how do I want my errors to be presented to me? Is like, right, because then clearly for me, I deeply care about to know, well, where did the error happen, right? So like, let's actually say past 7 days. So you can see here, I want to know that, like, where did this error happen? Okay, so body content, the value must contain text, right? I want to be able to somewhere at this point inside of this call stack figure out where this happened, right? So we can see, so some of those errors are the same. You can see this one happened in articles controller line 179, right? And I open this thing every day, right? So this is whenever I wake up, I open this thing up, I see, hey, were there any errors that I'm not aware of, blah, 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 right? So I think the most crucial thing is that you understand that error handling is a never-ending, ongoing process, and you never say I'm done with error handling, right? You're never done with error handling, right? As long as you're pushing new code out regularly, error handling is something you have to write. And keep in mind, error handling is one of the most difficult things to do in programming as well, especially when you work with your team, because sometimes some errors you will be able to ignore them. Like, hey, we understand what this error is. It's an exception. Should we handle it or not? That's now up to you, right? And basically, yeah, I mean, there isn't really much code in that sense. Like when it comes to error handling, there's not really many ways you can do that, right? I mean, you have some function might throw some error or return some error, like in Go, in Go, you always return an error or a value from a function. And then you decide what it is that you want to do with that, right? Sometimes you can just log a message to the user saying, hey, that input has too many characters. Sometimes you have to restart your server gracefully, right? Like maybe the error is something that your system can't recover from, or the user can't recover from, or so there is nobody can sit and show you the error handling. There is no such thing, right? Error handling is all over the place, right? And you handle different types of errors, right? So I think if you want to get good at it, start treating the errors as first-class citizens, right? Try understanding that they are fundamental, don't put console logs or print statements. It's like, if this, do this, otherwise print something. That's useless, right? So I think the great start is just to internalize how essential it is to actually handle errors, right? And that's basically it, right? Let's see, do we have me noob? Nice. Yeah. Okay, great. So my pleasure, man. I mean, just stick around, and I mean, as we go through things again, error handling is it's again, it's a living thing, right? It's a never ending thing, and you never finish error handling. You never finish security, right? You never say, okay, security now is done. Security is also a thing that's dynamic, right? It's, you never finish it. It's a thing that's always a problem. Errors are always the problem, bugs are always the problem, and security is always a problem, right? And you know you there's nothing that's absolutely secure. There's no software out there that's absolutely bug free and stuff, and there's never going to be such thing, right? Every single system on planet is prone to hacking and the security flaws and through issues and bugs, right? So that's just like that. Thank you, Manima. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, going back here now. Okay, so great, 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 great. Okay, okay. So just if I go to a local host now, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true. Yes. What did I want to say? What did I want to do actually? Okay, yeah. So let's see. Dun, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. Hmm. Actually, that I don't like. Wait. Give me 1 second here. Shit. Batch upload rollback. No. Actually, yeah, I mean, we could do that, right? So we do this. What a great night for some lovely. Exactly. Who is this? Let's give this, let's give a shout out. I guess it's called shout out, right? To this fella who rated us. Thank you very much, fellas. I hope you're having a great evening. Good evening. Let's smack this fella over here and then let's, yeah, let's actually leave it like this, right? So we can then also, yeah, that's actually fine. Try, batch, batch. I'm sorry, miss. The gal or whatever you say. Well, thank you very much for the. I'm not truly a real streamer in a way. I don't know all of those terms on Twitch and stuff, so forgive me for that. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I hope. Yeah, I assume when you raid someone, you're ending the stream or something like that, right? When you raid someone, you end your own stream, and then you before you do that, you raid someone, right? I think I did that once before, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, got it, got it. Okay, yeah, I think some of my viewers told me once, "Hey, Alex, why are you never rating someone?" Like, I don't know, man. I never did that before. Okay, let's actually leave this for now. Let's just actually leave a beautiful. I mean, we could. It's just the question is, yeah. Let's see how. Yeah, let's just do here something like. Where is our promise all over here, right? So so we actually wait for that, right? Um. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Got it. I need to also do that time to time. Well, either way, thank you very much again. And guys, if you can, please check her channel as well. I think that would be kind. Unexpected to catch. Yeah, okay. And I'm just pushing something to production now. That's why I'm a bit like a robot. Thank you very much, miss. Thank you very much. I'm gonna check out your stream. Actually, I'm gonna follow you right now and then see what you're doing as well. Have a great one. And there's the follow for you. Cheers. Have a great one. All right, so let's kind of get rid of this crap here. What the hell is happening here? Have a great evening. Did we like? I must have messed. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's happening? Chica, good evening, my friend. How is life? How is life serving you, man? Okay, let's get rid of that crap. This crap. Okay, yeah. Shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Are we? Yeah. Let's see what's happening here. Ah, shit, man. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, okay, so that's the problem. Okay, my bad. So you're still wasting time using Linux, man. So naive, so naive. I think every time you come to this stream, pretty much you're talking about kernel now. I'm gonna start calling you a kernel from now on, actually. So you should literally rename yourself to kernel. I think at this point it would be ridiculous not to do that, right? Uh, let's call this whatever ERR, and then we'll give it a better name. Give me 1 second. Is this project open source? Unfortunately, it's not open source. I've wrote some libraries in the stream that are open source. Yeah, I think you can find them on my GitHub. But no, unfortunately, not at this moment. Maybe one day, you never know. And this is just a fake transaction I'm making here. So I have this batch upload that I implemented, and then if the batch upload fails, then we want to revert stuff. But then if the reversion fails, we also want to get that error. So that's why it's a bit strange, right? But that's what it is. Okay, so let's push this crap. Let's just do this and that and try catch blah 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 whatever. Tip tap utils. That's good, I think. Let's keep on going. What did we change? So we removed that, made that a singleton, right? Then we, so this was the line that was messing, right? Well, I'm never throwing errors, right? So I agree with you. I hate the exception handling, right? I think that JavaScript would have been way better if it didn't have it. Like Golang, like Go has a beautiful error handling, right? It's very verbose and it's very boilerplatey, but it works. But it's the libraries which are throwing those errors, right? So I'm never explicitly or very rarely, unless it's absolutely necessary, using throw, right? But all the libraries that you use, they do throw, right? So you have to then, right? So you have to do it, right? So it's not a matter of you don't have an option, right? But I would highly advise it. So for example, in Go, right, which is why I love Go. In Go, you would say func, or let's just say in JavaScript, you would say function foo, right? And then each function of yours would either return the data or the error or both. So you generally have like error and data, right? So every function, every function call you make, you have to first check, hey, is the error nil? It is, keep on going to the next function, right? So it's very kind of verbose and very annoying, but you have to think about errors, as I say, as a first-class citizen in a way, right? So you can't just neglect errors and say, whatever, I'm just gonna throw and then whatever happens, right? So that is the beauty of thinking about errors, giving them the highest priority in your mind, right? Because if you don't, then it's not good, right? Yeah. Let me just go to production to see, did we actually deploy the front end? No, I don't think so. Didn't we like push the front end? Let me actually go to Cloudflare pages. Give me 1 second. Wow, skipped. Okay, why? Why did it skip it? Ah, shit, because I'm pushing to a different branch. We need to merge that branch to production to master, right? So let's go to my GitHub, right? And let's go to our front end, right? And let's merge this branch. And we need to resolve those Snook updates. So let's merge this bad boy. Merge without waiting for approval. Because yeah. And now let's actually get over here with this CI. Master forever. Okay. Actually, there is a kind of a reason why it's called. I don't know if you know why we renamed master to main, but if you don't know, I can tell you. Unfollowed. Okay. Okay, so let's keep on pushing this. So But actually, there are some, right? I think master, slave, master, and stuff that has been actually renamed, right? There is, yeah. It's kind of human reason, right? Because we used master, slave, and master and stuff. So literally, the whole technical community agreed to stop using those terms, right? No, it's not because of that. Like, it's just because of racist history, to say, right? So that's why you can actually read about it online. There's no such thing as master slave anymore, right? Because that technical term was made some people not feel very nice, right? Wait, it's just feels actually that, I mean, wow, okay, I mean, that's great. If this is all the code that I need, that's great, but feels a bit strange. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You can read about it. You can read about it online. 100%. I'm not kidding. I'm that serious. Okay, so let's say image upload, I guess. Sync changes, blah, blah, blah. Actually, we're also pushing this to a different branch, right? So let's go to our programming network thing, API. So we have, what do we have here? Image upload, right? So here it is. Okay, so let's merge this as well. Hopefully we're not going to break production, but if we do, who cares? We'll fix it. As always, we fix everything, right? So let's do this fella. Let's start this. So this should have been deployed. The front end should have been deployed already, as I presume, and it is. I can see it by this kind of thing here. So that's great. That's good. So let's wait for this fella. Hopefully I didn't do anything to no, man, it's okay, right? It's fine. It is indeed sensitive. Sensitive joke, kidding about some of the things. That's the world we live in. What can you? All right, great. So this is now building. Hopefully that's gonna be okay. So that's great. Let's close that up. Yeah, this is our local host, right? That's actually great, right? We didn't unit test that stuff. We didn't unit test that stuff. And then over here, we should have this fella now. I mean, honestly, now when I look at those inputs, I even like them all to be maybe this color instead. I don't know. Let's actually try that locally, right? Thank you, everybody, for your follows. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. So components core. Somebody asked me about, what was it, Blazor or something? Somebody asked me what I thought about Blazor, but I have no experience with this, so I waited a solid 10 minutes to talk. Did I impose something where you have to wait to talk? I hope not. Then thank you, everybody, again. Thank you, guys. Maybe I should be reminding people more often to click that button. Maybe not. I don't know. Somebody asked me about Blazor, and I just said, hey, I don't have experience with it, right? Are you kidding me, man? I paid like 200 euros for the Elgato that I have here. That's great. Really? You have 10 minutes wait? Are you kidding me, man? What the fuck? Really? Let's what? No, that can't be. You're kidding me, right? Why the fuck? Yeah, I have iPhone 14. I'm not proud that I have it. I just bought it because of this YouTube and this stream. How the hell do I fix this, dude? Like, that makes no sense. What? What the fuck? What? The fuck is that, man? Where is that crap? Wow. Okay. But wait, I don't have. Wait a minute. Oh my god, dude, I had follower only mode. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry for that, guys. That was not my intention. Oh my god, dude. I didn't know that I have that on at all. That sucks. I'm sorry, Fox. And I removed this. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime, Morris. I very much appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. I didn't know that I had this follower only mode, man. That sucks ass, man. Jesus Christ. No, I hate when somebody forces me to do something, man. Like, follower this, follower that. Like, people should not be asked to do that crap, man. Like, seriously. I hate that stuff. So yeah, thank you very much, JS, for Maniac for telling that. I had absolutely zero clue that that was the case, man. Thanks a lot, dude. Let me just try one thing over here. Shit. Border gray, border. Wait, this is production. Wait a minute, dashboard. Okay, shit. Yeah, that's not too horrible at all, I think. No, yeah, no, it's too much. It's too much. No, so forget it. Forget it. Let's okay. So that's great. I think let's see. Did we break production? We didn't. Let's test the image upload for articles. Let me actually find one of my own articles. Let's go to articles. What is it? Practical guide, NeoVim, focus on getting things done. Okay, so let's try to upload an image here. Shit, no, wait. We didn't implement this for the upload, right? Let's do that quickly and then let's redeploy. Production is broken at my article. Okay. Well, actually, there's a. Did we even test before we pushed? Let's try that. Let's see, Dart, yeah, the language that everybody writes. Maybe I pushed something broken. Let's see, Suleiman. There's a high probability in a stream that's the case, right? Always. It's never okay. You're actually right. Let's see, image. Okay. Let's fix that, Suleiman. Actually, it's good. It's good. Actually, it's not a yeah. I know. I think I know. Create article. Okay. I see what's happening. All right. Cloudflare images. Yeah. Yep. We forgot to export an instance of this. All right. So that should fix it, I think. Let's make sure. But actually, I'm happy that it didn't work anyway because I need to implement. Or not really. Payload response. What? Oh, what? Oh, shit. We forgot the new. Okay. My bad. Try that again. All right. So that should be fine. I believe. Let's go back here. All right. So it is fine. All right. Cool. Now, obviously, yeah, this sucks ass how we render those images and stuff. So we'll need to think about this a bit, right? So let's, as we always do, let's not lose our mind over those things because we need to get things done and not get lost in the obviously the endless we cannot assume. I need to see myself using images now and stuff, and then see actually, you know, how do I actually want to need, how do I need to use it, right? And what changes are necessary, right? Let's just do this, Suleiman, and then I'm pushing. Yeah, Lyso, I can, but in like 2 minutes. I can't now. I need to test this now. Testing. Oh, interesting. Okay. Cannot read properties of null reading. Okay. Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. Shit. Wait, because it's not only that. There's like drag and drop, right? So we also don't support drag and drop on this right now. So we do this, and we also support PNG or JPEG, and then we also don't need this. Thank you, Suleiman. That's a good point. If you're not changing your VS Code theme all the time, are you even a programmer, right? Like, ask yourself that. If you're not changing it every second, do you even code, right? That's the ultimate question. Do you even code, right? Okay, interesting. Wait a minute. Tip tap utils. Let's fix that. Tip tap utils, which it's line 71, right? Interesting. I see. Yeah, element attributes title. Let's see what we are actually sending in a payload. So we have, where is it? Content, yes. Have text, title. No. I think I know what the issue is. And actually, that's good because I haven't been really thinking about the upload here, right? So this is really good. Right? So essentially, no. All perfect, right? So only thing that we need to do here, and we have to say, so if element, if type is image, blah, blah, blah. And then also here we have to say the source. We want to convert the, so basically what I do here is I loop through the, so here I'm looping through the objects where each object contains a base64 encoded image. And then I replace that image, that encoded image, with the actual URL right now. But we only want to call actually this if the image is not already an image uploaded to Cloudflare, right? With that said, only thing I guess we have to do here is we have to say, you know, if elements dot attrs dot src dot includes, I guess, this, then return, you know, elements dot attrs dot src. Otherwise, do this. I think, right? I think. I don't know if that's actually an issue, but we'll see. And actually, let's indeed put a breakpoint somewhere around here, and let's just put shit tons of them, right? And then let's run this in a debugger. So instead of running it here, let's run it with a debugger. and let's not attach anything. Let's run through a nodemon. And let's try this again, and hopefully did it actually run it? Oh shit, wait, my bad. Let's just do source development, and then let's do it again. Yeah, that's good. Let's try that again, and we should get a debugger running. Okay. So we now have let's watch for an actual element here. So let's say element, and we're not there yet. So let's do this, and then let's see the element is an image. It's a base 64 encoded one, so that's great, right? It has a title. So element ATTR's title is there, okay? Element ATTR's SRC includes this, yeah. Give me 1 second. Wait. Const test is JSON parse this crap. Let's see what the test is. So we have a test with the content. We have two images, right? One is base 64 encoded, another one isn't. They both have a title and an alt, so that's good. This one has this as a source, the other one has this. That's great, that's correct. Okay, so let's kind of follow a bit. We go back here. We call this fella, passing in the body.content, yes. We try to batch upload that. Okay, let's try to reply the same XHR. Oops, where is it? Images, dog, cat, cow. Okay, interesting. Okay, so that's not good. That's not good. So something we're passing there is wrong. Let's see. Thank you very much for the follow, Klus. So body.content. Let's print this fella. Actually, we don't need to print shit, right? Let's not print anything. Let's just put debug breakpoints there, right? So let's do it here. Let's then get inside of here. Let's see let's put a breakpoint here and here, right? And let's try that again. So let's see where we are, okay? So let's actually clear all of this crap. Let's see what we get here. So the body is this. Let's see what we got. We got this stringified JSON state object. So we go further down. Now we can actually see we try to parse that, yes. Then we get in here, let's see batch upload error. So let's see images are null. So this is, yeah, so that's the problem, right? So the images here are null, which means this that we're passing here now is null, right? Okay, I see. So this is wrong. So why is batch upload? Okay, so let's actually stop this. So image service that we export from here, right? Yes. Let's go back. Yes, that's actually correct. So we pass the image service. Let's go to batch up. Okay. Actually, let me just run this again. I'm using the default theme just with the background extension. So this one. Okay, so let's try this again. So what the hell is going on? Okay, so get content with images. JSON parse. So yeah, body.content. Let's try that. So yeah, so we stringify that crap. Then we keep on going, right? Yeah, yeah. Image service. Okay, good. Batch upload. That's also good. And then this is what we got. We got 3 of those fellas. 2 of them are images, right? That's good. So then if we go to actual batch upload here, so that's all good so far, right? So I don't actually, and then, so if we would put some breakpoints actually around here, let's keep on going. If element is not an image, return exactly. Okay, I mean, I know what the issue is. So the issue, right? Can't stop hearing Joe Satriani since you told me. Actually, I met Joe twice. First time I paid VIP ticket in Budapest for me and my wife. He's my absolute legend. I mean, you know, I've been listening to Joe for 25 years. Let me try to find an image. I love the guy. I mean, it's my idol. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, here it is. So, what the fuck happened? So me and my wife and Joe, this is Joe, the arguably one of the best guitarists, if not the best ever. Let me actually try to, give me 1 second. Let me try to see if there's something more, even more fun. Yeah. So actually, let me show you. So this is me crying almost in front of Joe. This is me in the backstage. This is his audio guy. So this is Joe's Joe Satriani's audio guy for like 30 years. This is his guitars. Yeah, this is yeah. And this is in the backstage. You can see it was super cool, super cool. And then after the backstage, I guess I have more videos somewhere, but I might show you. And this is him signing my shit. This was so nice, so nice. Okay, let's close that stuff down. Okay, so we the only before we can push this and be done with this. He liked it. He liked it. So the only issue that I see here now is that this fella here returns null for images. Let's kind of fix that. So why would it do that is the question. Fuck, man. You know what's okay? So exactly. Wait. I need to focus. Shut up, guys. Um, fuck. We actually forgot one thing for the update. So that this is good that it happened, right? So in here, right, we don't wanna upload the images which are already uploaded, right? Or to say the images which already have the URL. So that's a bit problematic, right? So here we need to filter out some shit. So okay, I actually know. Done. I know. Shut the fuck up, guys. Exactly. Okay, so let's fix it. I know what the issue is actually. So this is good. This is good. This is great. So here we want to say, update article.filter. So you want to say node type, not node type. So we basically need to filter out the images which have the actual Cloudflare source already, right? So that's clearly just let's not do it in here. That kind of sucks. So let's encapsulate it in here, right? So over here in the we obviously don't want to do it in the batch upload, right? So here we can where is this shit? So yeah, let's say over here basically let's say const data is this whatever, right? And that's gonna be an object, I suppose, right? Jesus Christ, man, come on. Wait, I need to solve this. Wait. Um, yeah, over here, right? So actually, not let's not re-reference it. Get content with images. Yeah, exactly. And then here we want to say and image dot sorry and item dot attrs dot src dot includes. I mean, we can literally be specific here, right? And just use the what is it? Where the hell is that crap, man? Wait, let's refresh this. But I know what the issue is. That's good. Let's just say HTTPS for now. And then we say if it doesn't include it, then do this shit. Okay. Okay, great. Let's get back over here. Let's go to profile, this crap here. Let's try to hit update again. Well, there's nothing changed. Fair enough. Okay, should work now. Let's try to add another image. Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. Now, one thing that I want to be specific a bit with is I'm not going to just use HTTPS. I'm going to say if it includes the Cloudflare domain, basically, right? Yeah, those are super great articles indeed. Agreed. Okay, that's what I want to do. So thank you, Panosa. Actually, it's well, thank you, Sullivan, because it's good that it it didn't work when I uploaded it. PVA. Let's try that again. Update. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, that's great. That's good. That should be fixed now. Okay. Now, of course, right, we also want to, so if we predict what Sullivan is going to try doing, right, we also have to ensure that we only allow images. Well, actually, we have content security policy anyway, and in the content security policy, I think I should specify what resources we allow to load anyway, right? And actually, let's take a look at that. That's a good point. I'm so smart. Jesus Christ. So intelligent, so pretty, and yet so humble. Where's the image policy? Image source, script source. The I hopefully people are understanding the irony. I hope so, truly. Can I paste an image? I don't know. I haven't tried. It's a good question. I have no idea. But we know that we want to obviously only allow images uploaded to our Cloudflare and stuff. That's one thing, and then blah blah blah. So that sort of stuff, yeah, we'll need to cover, right? No, we're gonna block it by content security policy or by course as well. Yeah, but regardless, I think we're gonna employ a strategy, right? We can also validate that in specific in certain places, right? So it's okay, right? Let me just think a bit for a moment here. Cameron, good evening, buddy. How's life? Okay, well let's just go. So we know what we need to do security wise. We need to do content security policy. We need to do some of the stuff, right? So let's add it here. Remaining tasks for image upload. Content security policy. Only allow images from our own Cloudflare and local static files. Do better rate limiting. Let's go to our GitHub. Interesting. Let's see what has changed from 17 to 18. Should we? Well, let's make sure there's no breaking changes. Ooh, whoa, okay. Where's the 18? Okay, so let's see. Update governance. So nothing major I can see, I guess. New contributors. I mean, we could for sure update the fix lowercase HTTP methods. Yeah, we could for sure do it. We could for sure upgrade. I think. But I'm not gonna do that now. I don't want to do it now. No. Okay. So let's go to our continuous integration that should have succeeded, and now actually it should work. I think. Actually, let me go to my own articles that I wrote. Let's edit one of the articles here. Let's say get things done. Images. Oh my fucking god, look at this dude. Look at him. I know how to get things done. All right, let's use that. I know how to get things done. Look at him. David Allen. Oh my god. I know how to get things done productively in my life. I like it. Getting things done by the art of stress-free productivity. Nice. I like it. Okay, image uploading failed immediately. Beautiful. 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 It instantly failed in like... Oh, wait a minute, actually. Why would that fail? Let's see. Did it fail or did it not? I know how to get things done. And I'm very good at that job. What the fuck, man? What? Ah, my bad, sorry. I've been writing software for 34 years and I know how to get things done. I know how to get things done. What the fuck, man? It literally stored base64 the image. Are you kidding me? How is that possible? Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, that's not good at all, actually. What? Wait a minute, I'm confused, right? Why would it store base64 image? Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can assume, right? Garbage in, garbage out, exactly. No, but like, why does Cloudflare even allow this crap, right? Super strange, super strange. Wait a minute. Let's go to Cloudflare images. I mean, this is good. I mean, now we're gonna learn actually more stuff. No, actually, this wasn't uploaded at all, I think. It doesn't seem that it was uploaded. So what the fuck is happening? Ah, okay, so it stored this as a string, so it's not rendering this actually as a name. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Let's actually take a look at that, right? Maybe, right? I don't know. Maybe you're absolutely right. I don't think so though, but let's see. I don't think that I'm checking specifically for extensions. I don't think it's extension based at all, actually, right? So I just check if the type is an image. So yeah, I'm not checking for any specific thing, but let's actually go to Come on, dude. Yeah, this is where we do the trimming, right? So that looks fine to me, honestly. Yeah, that looks okay. I don't think there's any. Then we call this validate image thing. Then we have the allowed. Yeah. So actually, we are supporting a GIF as well, so we should extend our UI with that, right? Super strange, yeah. Maybe the regex indeed failed. Let's take a look. I also have that suspicion now, right? Let's use the ChatGPT for the first time today, actually. That's strange. Interesting. So it does work, actually. So what the hell could it be? Let me actually use that image locally, right? Let's use that's, yeah, exactly. Why not, right? So let's get over here, right? Let's remove this crap and let's use it locally, right? This fella over here, right? Should fail the same, right? No, it doesn't. What the fuck? So so yeah, so super strange. Why does it work locally though? Then is there something? Um. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Blah 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 blah. Where was that batch upload crap? I think. Sure, I'm happy to use it. Just give me 2 seconds. I mean, we don't really need this check in here, though, right? We can get rid of that. Um, It's just, why did it work locally though and not in production, right? That isn't that super awkward? Like, why wouldn't it render the image here? What's different between production, right, and what we have locally, right? No, but why does it work locally? I mean, I get you, right? I'll also take that stuff that you gave me, right? It's just, why would it work locally and not in production, right? That's super random, right? Jesus Christ, man. How many times will I open this same fucking file, man? Unbelievable. Yeah, super strange. Like, why does it work here? So like this. Okay. What the fuck is base 64 exactly? But I'm a bit confused, right? Like, why? Okay, let's try. Like, let me go to. Let's get over here. Let's try any other image, right? It's like, yeah, it's a bit awkward, right? Why does it fail in here though, right? Let's try something like this, right? Super strange, right? Update. Economica, good. Thank you very much. My best man, good evening, my friend. How are you? So why the hell is this? Is it doing this? It makes no sense. What the heck? I mean, it's okay. We might not fix it today, and I'm okay with that. It's just, this is super fucking awkward, man. Yeah, I don't know. And maybe this is maybe because I'm updating stuff, right? Sullivan, I'm not trying to. It could be that, yeah. I mean, it could be, yeah. It could be very much that, right? But then it wouldn't use the old thing, right? So let's. It could be, right? Update article. So this is where we do it, right? I mean, I did push that, Sullivan, so you should not be getting that anymore. I did. That has been pushed to production, I believe, unless I didn't push yet. Ah, I didn't push it. Fuck. I'm sorry, man. I didn't push yet. No, I didn't push it. I did commit it, but I didn't. I don't think that I pushed it. That's the thing. But Give me 2 seconds. So where is this update thing? So this is where we do this. And then where did we filter out shit? Where was that? I forgot. Yeah, over here. Okay. And then, yeah, I guess we no longer need this, do we, right? Give me just one moment. Yeah, I don't think we need this expression here anymore because we're going to be actually, so this should be like this because we are already filtering against. So the only thing that could fail is if item.type and item.attr source doesn't include this, then push the image, right? Give me 1 second. Let me put on some music. No, definitely not. Wait. So if item type is image, and um, shit, we're already running it here. Okay. Yeah, I do have the screen. It's literally on the build. I don't live in a house, so I don't have a roof of such kind, but I do have a screen indeed on top of the building. It's great there. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see what the fuck is happening now. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. I like it. You're very creative. Very nice. This is why. This is why it fucking fails, man. Because the item has the content, which is an array, right? So this is why it fails, right? Right? So you can see that the item actually no, wait a minute, actually. Something is super strange here. So item type is image, yeah. So here's the type and then the content. How is this destructuring then even working in general? How did it work before? Paragraph. Okay, let's keep on going. So next, maybe this is just the paragraph, right? Type text, okay? Type paragraph again. Never mind. Okay, type image. All right, cool. Type image. ATTR's SRC, right? Here it is. Aren't you checking everything now, and not only image and the else? Yeah, that's also a good point. Yeah. And this is this is just doing it recursively, right? No, but this is okay, right? Because no, I think this is okay, right? So SRC includes So I think this is okay. Do you see anything wrong yourself, Panos? I don't see anything wrong here, honestly. If item type is an image, which it is, and blah, blah, blah. Item attrs.src, HTTPS. Yeah. Then we don't want to push that, right? Exactly. And I think this is also now fine. Get image, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Just give me 1 second. In a moment. If element type is not an image or element attr's src includes this, then just return the element. Otherwise, do this. And then you're saying what? Just give me 1 second. I know exactly what you're saying. Let me just give me a moment. Line 44. I see. So basically like this, right? I think it's basically like this, right? Actually, let's leave that there. Okay, that's not liking it. And it's not liking this crap here, I think. So why is this statement not wrong? Actually, right, element, give me 1 second. Why is this, I would expect this to, super strange. Okay, try that again. This guy. Tip tap utils, line 69. Ah, shit. Yeah, because, yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, I know what the issue is. Yeah. Let's just slam the conditional operator here. And that should fix it, I think. What the fuck? I think there is probably, yeah, I mean, I can nuke it, sure. But I think there is a need. That's why it's failing. It's failing because now we're trying to say URL, right? I don't think I can, no. I don't think well, if I could, this error wouldn't be happening, right? This error wouldn't be happening, right? Give me 1 second. So we need it here for sure, right? And this is also a danger, right? We're assuming, so this is also wrong, right? We're assuming, well, no, actually it's fine. So no, so if item.attr's src includes, I don't think so, but we could put some conditional operators, right? It's, so how the fuck is that possible, man? Like, so if item type is an image, get in here, check if it includes this. Then if it does, return. Otherwise, push it, right? Have the src, we have ATTRs. So that's fine, right? Then from here, we're supposed to get those images. So this logic actually isn't working that we rewrote. That's the problem, right? So this isn't actually working. So yeah, so we do get here that it does include it, right? I don't fucking know, man. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That was the issue. So when it comes to my VS Code, right, I'm using the default VS Code theme, right? It's called Dark Modern. So I'm not using anything special. I'm using Dark Modern, and then I'm using that background thing that you've seen there. So that's pretty much it. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Thank you for asking. Ah, shit. Pushed to a wrong place. That's not good. Give me a second. Yeah, sure. All right. So I think this should fix it. Let's just remove all of all of the breakpoints from here. Did you remove the console log? I believe so. Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I'm very smart. A lot smarter than some people that I'm just chatting to with now. But that's how it is. Smart and humble. What's to say? Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so let's wait for that and then we'll round up because it's 1 a.m. here and I need to go to work in 6.5 hours. So let's just make sure this works before we leave. What did I want to check? What did I want to check? Yeah. But yeah, if you're new here, if you like the stream, please don't forget to hit that follow button thing. And yeah, I stream almost every night, so hopefully some of you guys are gonna come back. And this is why I love it, right? Some of you have asked also, why are you using Cloudflare images? Well, because they're also prepaid, right? So if somebody, right, messes up with things, right, it's always going to be, right? So I need to write like just add more money, right? So that's really great. Let's take a look at this thing here. Ah, nice. Look at that guy. What the fuck? Ah, I think it's deploying. Yeah, all right. So let's go now to dashboard. 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 It's like a board on which you dash. Dashboard. Where is that fella? Where is that fellow? Right there, update. And there we go. Beautiful. Look at him. When I was your age, I was, walking to school for 33 kilometers every day, barefoot. And I was getting things done in your age, man, while I was walking to school for 33 kilometers every day, bro. And you little Gen Z bitches are complaining about things all day long, every day. Beautiful. 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 Yeah, Sullivan, most likely, right? But absolutely, let's fix that tomorrow. I know that right now functionality is there, and no, I have not. No, I have not. Please send it on Discord in general if you can. I would appreciate it very much. But Sullivan, let's fix that tomorrow. I know I can almost assume what the issues are. I'm just very tired now. I've been active for like 20 hours now, so I need to go to bed. The good thing, Sullivan, is this is prepaid, right? This is prepaid, so if we reach this limit, that's it. I need to pay $5 more, right? So in simple words, I'm not worried, but I know what you're gonna, right? I would not get this chair, no. So do not get this chair. Like I generally don't use this. I'm just super tired today. This is the chair I use. I don't know, actually. Give me 1 second. Wait, one moment. So this is the chair I like, and this is the chair that's maybe not great for your back, but it is because it forces you to it forces you to sit straight. You have to calibrate yourself, right? This chair that I'm sitting on right now, I would not really suggest it. I mean, it's not a bad chair, right? It's not a bad chair, but I would get some ergonomic chair. Like a lot of those gamer chairs, they're just expensive because they have some shitty logo on them or whatever, right? Exactly. Sullivan, man, thank you very much. Ah, okay, got it. Okay, got it. Please do, man. I would appreciate it very much. All right, guys. What is to say? Thank you very much for being with me. Let me actually do this. It's super awkward. Thank you very much for being with me tonight. It's been super fun, and thank you for sticking around. Panosa and Lyso and Chica and Sullivan and all of you guys and JS Maniac. Thank you, man, for finding the stream. I hope your humor is gonna be here for more nights to come. Thank you, Panosa. See you guys tomorrow. Sleep well. Take care of yourselves and the Colonel guy. Thank you very much. Good night. Peace out. Cheers. Have a great one. Bye bye. Bye.